Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are well and doing great. So today I'm back with another video to continue our UCAT test preparation. So if you are new to this channel, I would like to tell you that we have completed our tour tutorial, question bank tutorial and practice test questions of verbal reasoning and decision making section. And we have started our quantitative reasoning sections in the last videos. We have started section 2 of quantitative reasoning. We have continued it today from the question number 6 of section 2 of quantitative reasoning. So if you want to watch those videos also, you can watch it on our channel and you can continue it from this video. So without any further delay, let's start our video. The table shows the mean, maximum and minimum temperatures in a city every month for 5 months. So here we have these maximum and minimum temperatures, that is January to May. And the question is, the maximum temperature in June is greater than 18 degrees centigrade. So what is the median of the maximum temperatures if the maximum temperature in June is also included? Option A, 8 degrees centigrade. Option B, 9 degrees centigrade. Option C, 10 degrees centigrade. Option D, 11 degrees centigrade. Option E, 12 degrees centigrade. So here we have these 5 options. So let's see which one is the correct option. Correct response we have is option C, as the median of the 5 temperatures is 8 degree centigrade. So if a sixth value is added, and it is greater than 18 degrees centigrade, then the median equals 8 plus 12 divided by 2 equals 10 degree centigrade. Correct response is option C, which is 10 degree centigrade. This is the median of the maximum temperature if the maximum temperature in June is also included. Next again we have a same statement with the same table. Here you can see the question is, what is the range of the minimum temperatures? Option A, 5 degrees centigrades. Option B, 9 degrees centigrades. Option C, 13 degrees centigrade. Option D, 15 degrees centigrades. Option E, 18 degrees centigrade. Option D is the correct option, 15 degrees centigrade. Highest minimum temperature is 5 degrees centigrade. Lowest minimum temperature equals minus 10 degree centigrades. So range is 5 minus into minus 10 equals 15 degree centigrades. So that's how we can say correct option is option D. Now we have a same statement with the same table. Here you can see. In this they ask what is the mean of the minimum temperatures. Option A minus 5.4 degrees centigrade. Option B minus 4.25 degrees centigrades. Option C minus 3.4 degrees centigrades. Option D minus 2.25 degree centigrades. Option E minus 1.8 degree centigrades. So correct response is option C. It mean is minus 10 plus minus 8 plus minus 4 plus 0 plus 5 divided by 5 equals minus 3.4 degree centigrade. So that's how we can say correct response is option C. Next question we have is the chart below shows the religious affiliations of different age groups according to the 2020 census. Age groups and religious affiliation. First we have Christian, then Muslim, Hindu, Sikh, Jewish, Buddhist, other, no religion, and total. Then we have age under 16, 16 to the 34, 35 to 64, and then 65 and over this. So the question is, for which religion is the greatest percentage of followers aged between 35 and 64? So here you can see 35 and 64 we have this black bold box. You can see in which religion this one is the greatest box. Okay. So first we have option A Buddhist, option B Christian, option C Jewish, option D Muslim, option E Sikh. Option A is the correct response. The black bar that represents followers aged between 35 and 64 is clearly longer for Buddhist than any other religion listed as an answer option. So that's how we can say correct option is option A, which is Buddhist. Next again we have a same statement and with the same chart, you can say, of different religions in different ages. The question is that a total of 41 million people profess to be Christian. Approximately how many of those were aged 65 and over? Option A 7.4 million, option B 8.2 million, option C 8.6 million, Option D 16.4 million. Option E 20.5 million. So here we have a correct response is option B, as the total number of Christians is 41 million. Total number of Christians aged 65 and over. The dark gray bar that represents this age group starts at 80% and finishes at 100%. This bar therefore represents 20% of the total Christian population. So 20% of 41 million equals 8.2 million. So that's how we can say option B is the correct option, which is 8.2 million. Next question we have same passage statement with the same chart. The question is, in 2020 there were 41 million Christians and 1.6 million Muslims. For those under 16, what was the approximate difference in their numbers? Option A 2,900,000. Option B 3,900,000. Option C 4,900,000. Option D 5,900,000. Option E 6,900,000. Correct response is option E. Total number of Christians 41 million. Total number of Christians aged under 16. The striped bar that represents this age group starts at 0% and finishes at approximately 18%. This bar therefore represents 18% of the total Christian population. So 18% of 41 million equals 7.38 million. Total number of Muslims, that is 1.6 million. Total number of Muslims aged under 16. The strip bar starts at 0% and finishes at approximately 33%. This bar therefore represents 33% of the total Muslim population. So 33% of 1.6 million equals 5 in 28,000. So total number of Christians. So total number of Christians aged under 16, 7.38 million, minus total number of Muslims aged under 16 is 5 in 28,000 equals 6.85 million. $6.85 million to the nearest million is 6 to 900,000. So that's how we can say the correct option is option E. Next we have a same statement with the same chart. The question is, in 2020 15% of the population declared themselves to have no religion. Approximately 430,000 of these were 65 and over. So, what was the total population to the nearest million in 2020? Option A 57 million, option B 58 million, option C 59 million, option D 60 million, option E 61 million. So the correct response is option A, as the bar representing those aged 65 with no religion is from about 95% to 100%. This bar therefore represents about 5% of the total population with no religion. 430,000 is therefore approximately 5% of the total population with no religion. Total population with no religion is 100% divided 5 equals 20. 430,000 multiplied by 20 equals 8.6 million. 8.6 million is therefore 15% of the total population, and total population is 100% divided by 15 equals 6.67. So 57.36 million to the nearest million is 57 million. So that's how we have a correct response is option A. 57 million was the total population to the nearest million in 2020. Next question we have is question number 13. So the question is, the table shows the pay rates of different silver screen artists. First we have silver screen people and background artist pay rates. We have artists that is based on nature of work, basic day on shift rate, basic night shift rate, overtime day rate per hour, overtime night rate per hours. There you can see. And the question is, Jenna worked as a supporting artist for 3 days and 1 night during a week. She also worked 1 hour overtime 1 night of the same week. How much payment does she receive for her work? Option A 245.50 pounds. Option B 283.00 pounds. Option C 326 pounds. Option D 366 pounds. Option E 383.50 pounds. So correct response is option D, as a basic day shift rate for a supporting artist is 85.50 pounds. Gina worked for 3 days, so 3 multiplied by 85.50 pounds equals 256.50 pounds. So basic night shift for a supporting artist equals 95.4 pounds. So Gina worked for one night, so 1 into 94 pounds equals 94 pounds. 1 hour overtime night rate equals 16 pounds. Dina worked 1 hour overtime, so 1 into 16 pounds equals 16 pounds. Therefore, the total payment she receives is 256.5 pounds plus 94 pounds plus 16 pounds, which is equals to 366.50 pounds. That's how we can say the correct response is option D, which is 366.50 pounds. This is the payment she receives for her work. Next question, we have question number 14. Again with the same statement and with the same table, same amounts. But the question is that for a TV commercial, Reena worked as a walk on one artist one night and walk on two artists and other night of the same week. The company paid Reena 220 pounds for a walk on one artist. How many times the basic day shift rate is the basic night shift rate? Option A 1.2, option B 1.4, option C 1.5, option D 1.6, and option E is 1.8. So correct response is option D, as Arena worked as a walk on one artist and a walk on two artists for one night each during a week. The basic amount paid to a walk on two artists for a night shift equals 108 pounds. So the total amount paid to Reina by the company is 220 pounds. Therefore, the amount paid to Reina as a walk on one artist for the night shift equals 220 pounds minus 108 pounds equals 112 pounds. So the rate for a walk on artist one day shift is 70 pounds. Therefore, the basic night shift is 112 divided by 70 pounds times the basic day rate, which is 1.6. So that's how we can say the correct response is option D, which is 1.6. This is the 1.6 many times the basic day shift rate is the basic night shift rate. Then again we have a same statement with the same table. The question is that for a music video shot at night, the company hires 15 supporting artists, 2 walk on artists, and 5 walk on 3 artists. If the same music video is shot during the day instead of the night, what would be the percentage decrease of the total payment made to these artists? Assume there is no overtime involved. So here we have option A 14.7%, option B 15.9%, option C 26.8%, option D 29.7%, option E 32.5%. So let's see which one is the correct option. So here we have a correct response is option B, as the given basic night shift rates for supporting artist, walk-on artist and walk-on artist 3 are £94, £128 and £108 respectively. For the music video, the company hires 15 supporting artists. So 15 into £94 equals £1410. 2 walk-on artists, so 2 into £128 equals £256. 5 walk-on 3 artists, so 5 into £108 equals £540. The total amount spent for the artists during the night is £1410 plus £256 plus £540 equals £2206. The given basic day shift rate for supporting artist, walk-on artist and walk-on artist 3 are £85.50, £106 and £72 respectively. So for the music video, the company hires 15 supporting artists. So 15 into £85.50 equals £1282.50. Two walk-on artists, so 2 into £106 equals £212. 5 walk-on 3 artists, so 5 into £72 equals £360. The total amount spent for day artists is 1282.2 plus £212 plus £360 equals £1854.50. The percentage decrease on payments if the video is shot during the day. That is 2206 pounds minus 18454.5 pounds divided by 2206 multiplied by 100 equals 15.9%. So here we have a correct response is option B. So here we have again a same question with the same passage statement with the same table, and the question is that sporting artists are paid 18 pounds for each audition. Maya, a supporting artist, was paid 599 pounds for a week's work. During the week, Maya worked 2-day shifts, 3 night shifts, 2 hours of overtime during the day, and 3 hours of overtime during the night. So, how many auditions did Maya attend? Option A 2, option B 3, option C 4, option D 5, and option E 6. So let's see which one is the correct options. So here we have a correct response is option C, as the total fee paid to the supporting artist equals 599 pounds. Amount earned for 2-day shifts equals 2 into 85.5 pounds, which is equal 171 pounds. Amount earned for 3 night shifts equals 3 into 94 pounds equals 282 pounds. So amount earned for 2 hours of overtime during the day equals 2 into 13 pounds equals 26 pounds. Amount earned for 3 hours of overtime during the night equals 3 into 16 pounds equals 48 pounds. So the total amount earned equals 527 pounds. The total amount earned for auditions is 599 pounds minus 527 pounds equals 72 pounds. Supporting artists are paid $18, so 18 pounds for each audition. So the number of auditions Maya attended was 72 pounds divided by 18 equals 4. So that's how we can say option C is the correct option. That 4 auditions Maya attend. Next we have question number 17. It says the table shows the specifications of some brands of cylindrical shaped garden rollers. So here we have some garden rollers, brands, names, length of rollers, and diameter of rollers. Curved surface areas of cylinder is 2 pi RH. Pi is 22 by 7. The question is how much area of a lawn would a fab roller roll in 20 complete revolutions? Option A 10.61 meter square. Option B 11.47 meter square. Option C 39.52 meters square. Option D 44.70 meters square. Option A 57.32 meters square. So the correct response is option B. This is because the area of the garden rolled in one revolution of the fab roller, that is the curved surface area of the cylinder, is 2 into 22 divided 7 multiplied by 32 divided 2 multiplied by 57 equals 5732.57 centimeters squares. So the area of the garden rolled in 20 revolutions is 5732.57 multiplied by 20 equals 1,14,651.4 centimeters squares, or 11.46514 meters squares. Rounded up to 11.47 meters squares. So that's how we have a correct option is option B, 11.47 meters squares. Next we have a same statement with the same table. Here you can see, but the question is different, which is an agri-R roller was used to roll a garden of length 20.02 meters in 105 revolutions. Assuming that the roller made only complete revolutions, so what is the width of the garden? Option A 5.4 meters. Option B 6.9 meters. Option C 8.2 meters. Option D 16.2 meters, and option E is 20.0 meters. So the correct option is option B. This is because the area of the garden rolled in one revolution of the agri-R roller, that is the curved surface area of the cylinder, is 2 into 22 by 7 multiplied by 46 by 2 multiplied by 91 equals 13,156 centimeters squares. So the area of garden rolled in 105 revolutions is 13 into 156 multiplied by 105 equals 380 centimeters squares. So the area of the garden equals length into width, and we know that the length of the garden is 2002 centimeter and the area is 1381 380 centimeter squares. So 1381 and 380 centimeter squares equals 2002 equals width. Therefore, the width, which is 690 centimeter or 6.9 meter. So here we have a correct option is option B. 6.9 meters is the width of the garden. Next question we have is question number 19. We have a same statement with the same table. Here you can see, and then we have a different question, that is a garden rolling services company changes 69 pence per square meter to roll a garden. If the company used a garden arm roller to roll a garden in 70 complete revolutions, so how much did it charge the customer for its rolling services? So here we have option A, 26.78 pounds, option B, 29.67 pounds, option C, 31.88 pounds. Then we have option D, which is 43.22 pounds. Option E is 46.20 pounds. So let's see which one is the correct option. So here we have a correct response is option C. This is because the area of the garden rolled in one revolution of the garden arm roller. The curved surface area of the cylinder is 2 into 22 by 7 multiplied by 42 by 2 multiplied by 50 equals 6 into 600 centimeter squares. So the area of the garden rolled in 70 revolutions is 6 into 600 multiplied by 70 equals 4 into 62,000 centimeter squares, or 46.2 meter squares. So the charge for rolling an area of 46.2 meter squares is 0.69 pounds multiplied by 46.2 equals 31.878 pounds, rounded up to 31.88. So here we have a correct response is option C. And the next question we have question number 20 with the same statement and the same table, but the question is that what is the average radius of the 5 garden rollers? Here we have option A as 20.6 centimeters, option B 22.3 centimeters, option C 32.2 centimeters, Option D 41.2 centimeter. Option E 44.6 centimeters. So here we have these options. Let's see which one is the correct options. Correct response is option A. Since the radius of a cylinder is half of the diameter, the radius of each brand of garden roller can be calculated as garden R 42 by 2 equals 21 centimeter. So roll on 46 by 2 equals 23 centimeters. Handy 40 by 2 equals 20 centimeter. Fab roller 32 by 2 equals 16 centimeter. Agri roller 46 by 2 equals 23 centimeter. The average of all 5 rollers is 21 plus 23 plus 20 plus 16 plus 23 by 5 equals 20.6 centimeters. So that's why we say that 20.6 centimeter is the correct option, which is the option A. Next question is question number 21. Now again we have a different passage with a different chart. The statement is the graph shows the correlation between the net carbon flux and the population density for 6 of the 7 locations selected for our study. Net carbon flux is the difference in the amount of carbon released due to anthropogenic activity and the amount of carbon absorbed due to sequestration. So here we have a carbon budget, carbon flux, kilogram per year, and then we have a population per kilometer squares. And the question is that the average of the net carbon flux for the 7 localities was 6.1 million kilogram per kilometer square per year. So what was the net carbon flux per kilometer square per year for the 7 locality selected for the study? So here we have option A 5.7 million kilogram. Then we have option B, which is 6.7 million kilogram. Option C 6.8 million kilogram. Option D 7 million kilogram. And then we have option E, which is 7.2 million kilogram. Correct response is option B. Average of the net carbon flux for the 7 localities equals sum of the net carbon flux divided by 7 equals 1.0 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 10 plus 12 plus x divided by 7 equals 6.1 million kilogram per square meter. So 36 plus x equals 42.7 equals 6.7 million kilogram per square kilometer per year. So that's how we can say the correct option is option B, which is 6.7 million kilogram. Next we have a same passage, as you can see on the same chart. And the question is, what is the difference in the net carbon flux per person per year in locality B and locality C? Option A 2000 kilogram, option B 2500 kilogram, option C 2750 kilogram, option D 3000 kilogram, option E 3125 kilogram. So correct response is option A, as the net carbon flux per person in locality B equals net carbon flux per square kilometer divided by population per square kilometer equals 10 million kilogram per square kilometer per year divided by 1250 persons per square kilometer equals 8000 kilogram per square kilometer per year. So net carbon flux per person in locality C equals net carbon flux per square kilometer divided by population per square kilometer here divided by 1000 persons per square kilometer equals 6000 kilogram per person per year. So the required difference is 8000 per person per year minus 6000 kilogram per person per year equals 2000 kilogram per person per year. So that's how we can say option A is the correct option, which is 2000 kilogram. This is the difference in the net flux, carbon flux per person per year in locality B and locality C. Next again we have the same passage with the same chart, as you can see here, like this. So question is, the net carbon flux per person per year due to transportation in locality D is 28% of the net carbon flux per person per year. What was the net carbon flux per person per year for factors other than transportation in locality D? Option A 2600 kilogram, option B 4500 kilogram, option C 4800 kilogram, option D 4920 kilogram, option E 6600 kilograms. So let's see which one is the correct option. So here we have correct response is option C, as the amount of carbon flux per person in locality D equals net carbon flux per square kilometer divided by population per square kilometer equals 5 million kilogram per square kilometer per year divided by 750 persons per square kilometer equals 6,670 kilogram per person per year. Amount of carbon flux due to factors other than transportation equals 6,670 multiplied by 0.72 equals 4,800 kilogram per person per year. So here we have a correct response is option C, which is 4,800 kilogram. 4,800 kilogram was the net carbon flux per person per year for factors other than transportation in locality ID. Next we have question number 24, which says the same passage and with the same chart. Here you can see the question is different, which says if new technology in building and water heating is used, then the new net carbon flux per year for locality D will be 3.2% of the current net carbon flux per year for locality D. So if the area of locality D is 1450 kilometers square, so what will be the amount of net carbon flux per year due to the new technology? Option A, 202 million kilogram. Option B, 212 million kilogram. Option C, 220 million kilograms. Option D, 224 million kilograms. Option E, 232 million kilograms. So let's see which one is the option correct and which one is the incorrect. So here we have a correct response is option E. Today we will continue our next question in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to press the like button. So I'll be back with another video. If you wanted to buy any best-selling book or any other daily use product, you can buy it from our website, which link is available in the description box. And if you have any confusion, you can ask me in the comment section. I'll be back with another video. Till then, just take care and goodbye.